Well, welcome to the last Bytesize of the year, and it's a short video message, no honest, a short video message this time for you. So I usually highlight 10 or so projects and people as an example of the excellence in IS, but well, I was going to hold up a piece of paper
I've
here,
got it on my
but technology now means that it's all paperless, so flashing a USB stick in you just doesn't have the same level of impact. But believe me, there's a lot going on, and so it's just too much, and it's not fair to pick out specific projects. I think you know who you are, but we don't. A huge amount of work, so thanks for all that. I hope you've read about them in Bytesize over the past year. We certainly talked about all the major ones, so do catch up on that. So, big picture that we got here. So this year we've seen the IS team swell again when we've introduced project managers and business analysts from around the business into us. We continue to build on our reputation, and that's for delivering solid, sound projects, mostly on schedule. Yeah, projects sometimes slip, but mostly on schedule and delivering it well. We're definitely seen as professional, and I really appreciate the work that you guys have put in to do that. And colleagues are mostly very confident about our ability to deliver. There's always going to be some challenges, but hey, this is IT, isn't it? We always are going to have that as a problem. Inevitably we face those challenges, but it's part and parcel of delivering those ambitious projects. If it was easy, anybody could do it. On the international side, our international IS colleagues work in environmentally, politically and geographically challenging environments. And we've seen that recently with all the issues with wars again, outbreaks and with Ebola and so forth. We've seen staff from Oxford go out and help and backfill where appropriate, and we've had great support from different colleagues from around the regions to make all that work. I did want to mention our colleagues in West Africa, who perhaps had one of the most challenging years, of course, with the Ebola virus. So, towards the end of this year, we received the good news that Oxfam is part of the ETC, the Emergency Telecommunications Cluster. What a snazzy title that is, hey, from the United Nations. That means we can use our expertise and assets to help the international NGO community being better prepared and help them respond, as well as tap into their resources. And again, we've seen that recently with the Ebola outbreak, and a lot of coordination activity going on. This will just help us, not just us of course, but the response we give globally. And we hope to use the resources and grants provided by NetHope, and we've already had some of that come through recently. And so looking ahead, well, that's a challenging thing to do at this very time with so much change going on. We have an enormous programme of work within Oxfam to deliver next year. But then, as Sally and I, who's often the camera behind her, said, well, when has that ever been different? Certainly it's been the same since I've been here. But we do have a challenge of managing that big programme. The 2020 Confederation is somewhat of a moving feast, and will change, and the only thing I can say there is we keep to look out for briefings, and as soon as we understand what it means for us, we'll be briefing you and letting you know. But you know, we're doing some of the shared services work, and FC3 of course is moving ahead as well. So with that, I have to say I'm going to sign off. Thank you very much for listening. Myself, senior management, the whole team here would like to say we very much appreciate the effort that you've put in. Where possible I get to see people, and I'm always amazed at the work and effort you put in, so thank you very much for what you've been doing in very challenging and difficult circumstances. And for those celebrating Christmas, have a good break, and I wish you all a happy and healthy 2015.